Happy New Year to you all. Just going to go and check on the motorhome and make sure everything's all right after the cold spell of winter, which we've had in the last couple of weeks. But first of all, I've got something else to do which is quite important after New Year. Interestingly, this stuff from Bruges is absolutely fantastic, and I was grateful to receive a whole case of it at Christmas. Sadly, it's all gone. So, as you can see, before the icy weather, I'd left all the cupboard doors open, and also the fridge as well, just to let things air off. There was quite a bit of ice developed during the very cold period in the tops of the cupboards, even though they had been left open. And I actually put one of these in, which is just a dehumidifier, and that really hasn't collected as much as I thought it would do, but there you go. Everything else looks okay. There's still the water to check, and the water system and the pump and all that kind of thing, which is located underneath the fridge. But everything else looks okay. The taps are in the open position still, just in case we have a cold night. So today it's 8 degrees. We've had a bit of a problem with the vehicle battery. So the vehicle battery has been draining quite frequently over the last couple of weeks. Now obviously due to the cold weather it can be affected, but we're down at 11.9 volts at the moment, and we've been having to connect one of these things up to the system. This is a battery charger that we had provided by the dealership, and we're probably having to plug this in at least once every 10 days to top the battery up. So I think the alarm system on it is draining the battery down. So what we normally do with this is plug it into the socket here, and then we have a very tiny cable underneath the passenger seat, which we connect the other end of the charger to, and that tops the battery up. In fact, it conditions it. These are very good. They're about £100, and you don't have to lift the bonnet up in any shape or form to charge it up. So I'm not quite sure what the problem is there, but as I say, this morning we were down at 11.9. So we're going to probably have to charge that up again. The leisure battery, on the other hand, I don't know whether you can see that charges up from the solar power, and we're up at 13 volts, so that's pretty good. So that is a little cause for concern. I don't know whether anybody else has had this problem. I know that they can degrade a little bit over very cold periods, but it's certainly a concern, and I'm not really wanting to have to put the vehicle battery on charge every 10 days. It's just a bit of an inconvenience in that respect. But if it needs to be done, it needs to be done at this stage. So if anyone has had a problem with their vehicle battery over the cold period in the last month, then do let me know and give me your advice. Well, just a quick scan around inside the garage. Everything looks alright in here. Nice and dry, no problems whatsoever.